Round force, circular structure. So circular structure, first it's the actual structure. Let's say for Bong Sau, for Fook Sau going up and down, the structure is actually circular, but it's not just about locking rigidly a circular structure and moving within that. We actually want the force that comes out, that's produced through the structure, to be round. So here's the circular structure there, and Bong Sau going up would be, it will be like that, right? What I wanted is not just to move this circular object, circular structure. It's still a circle, but I'm just moving. So it's not just this, that's still a lift. What I want is to, through what you guys just practiced now, to be able to connect the object, my body, and link that to Miguel. You see now that there is a link, feeling the force. This is the forward pressure we all know in Wing Chun. In my experience, talking about forward force or forward pressure may make the student veer off into the what we were discussing. They keep structure, they go forward, but they're not pushing. They lock themselves up. So I say forward, I mean the opponent's in front of you, I say forward, but I like the word connection. Connection is better than forward pressure, you know? So because I want my force to connect to him. Really feeling the actual substance, which is my force, is connected to him. And if I can keep that connection, and relative to that connection, I will know how to create a round force. In this case, Bong Sau, as soon as you start, that should happen, rather than that, which is actually what he will tell you is he's feeling pressure at the contact point. At the top of Bong Sau, they give some force, let's say, towards my finger, downward force like that. Yeah, go again. Now keep pushing, hula hoop down. Yeah. That's equivalent to someone doing, let's say, something like this. Our arm is not a hula hoop. We have joints and stuff like that. So I have to, just to give the analogy with a hula hoop, it will look like this, but it's sort of like this. So his downward force gets recycled through the body and aimed and funneled back into, it's like a funnel. No matter where I pour the water into a funnel, it's going to come out where the funnel is coming out of, where it's open. If you do it a little bit incorrectly, so incorrectly means, yeah, now the contact point is loading in which direction? Directly against. Rather than that, we've got this round force. We've got what we did in the last exercise, the triangulation. And then you think about from here, from your spine, the flow that's coming out through the elbow, arcing into me, like what I demonstrated with the hula hoop. As I pull down, arc towards me. So actually, yeah, you can actually maybe even pivot a little bit. Yeah, you can see as I pull down, again, you can see as I'm directly pushing down, there is some force rebounding to me. Like, therefore, this structure can be quite strong. The most common issue with Bong Sau, from what I find, is people, of course, they either collapse, but that's no structure, is the most common thing is they reach forward. So they're going like this. And with your pinky, you could move my arm down. Why? What's happening? My shoulder and everything is moving because it's being dragged forward by my wrist. My intention is to move the wrist forwards. Okay, center line. If it's a car, this is a front wheel drive. I want a rear wheel drive. I want to have it so the force is driven. If I pull this one forward, if you move this forward, yeah, it won't have any force there. I want to, like, you can control the movement from back here and aim out there. So yes, you can even extend out and hit, but not if you are leading with here. Only if it's driven by the back, because what did we say? When it's driven by the back, the flow that's coming in, is coming from the elbow to me. If that stays there, then as long as you can keep that, you can extend this forward. Then if I pull down on it, there it gave a little bit. Let's try again. Forward to me, elbow, keep there, we can pivot a bit as well. If I pull down, extend that. That's different to reach forward with a fist. It's very weak. Can you see the difference? It's got to be from here. Same as what we say with a kick. Kick is not from here, or worse, to think your foot coming up like that. It's from here. And the arms from here. Hands out. The person rolls to Bong Sau. From the beginning, that's going out a little bit. From the beginning, the force coming out of the elbow must be a arc, a round force. From the beginning, it's actually coming towards me. Common mistake with Bong Sau is people go out. So If you go out with the elbow, if I push in, again, we can see that there's a leak because the force is not actually aimed at me. So aim at me, arc, 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 all the way up, all the way up. Oh, that better. It was not all the way forward to me, that's why. Yeah, all the way forward, perfect. So from at the top now, if I pull down, good. Fook Sau, circle, coming down. This is a very difficult movement to do properly, especially if the person is not letting you do it. So, because why? Usually we pull down from here. That won't work. But if I go like this, and now, with a couple of fingers, it can start to work. This, elbow only, not wrist, but this, like that. So you can just latch and he's straight through if you can do it. It's still the same thing, same as this. They're all the same. We only give them names to identify what we're talking about. But Tan Sau doesn't mean it's got a different, it's a different technique to Fook Sau. And that's a different technique to Bong Sau. It's the same body, same condition, but different positions within that condition, same principle. The joints have rolling capability. So the shoulder, the elbow is taking an arc because this is connected to the shoulder joint. So the elbow moves in an arc, and this is a hinge, which means the wrist moves in an arc. So together, that's where the round force comes from. But it has to be relative to the force that you want. You can't just go, okay, shoulder, elbow, and because that will push at the contact point. You have to aim it beyond the contact point. This is the hard part, because what we do, we press at the contact point. Don't push anymore, just zzz, it's just there. It's at me, and then you roll that down. Yeah, you. It's like a ball on top of a swimming pool. It's loading, loading, loading. He felt a load, and he released a load. I fall. You keep this circle, keep that aim, and then go down. Good. And then up. Good. That's Fook Sau. See, there's a circular force. If I push in, I fall. Right? But if you push from here, if you, now try to go down, cannot. If you pull down from here, cannot. But if you do the other one, no. Yeah.
I mean, where do I aim?
I like to aim here.
I see.
So it basically wants to come from here to here. So even I'm holding here, right? The first path it has to come through is here. So which means if I give him some awareness there, elbow is, okay, if I take this away, have it so the elbow, yes, even more. Good, rise up. Rise up. Good, okay. Now this you must keep, that's non-negotiable. Don't pull down, don't pull down, don't pull down. So keep that at me, the elbow. This way, yes, keep the elbow. This way. Yes, yeah. Keep that at me. Now keep that as it rolls down. Keep that as it, but don't push down from here. Keep that as it rolls down. Keep the elbow as it rolls down. Better, so like this, right? Hold strong. If I go like this, you were like this, but then you go,
Nice.
Yeah, so I want to keep this as I roll down. So it's very, very relaxed, very round, just like that hula hoop. Rather than hold stronger, like that. Can you see how it leaks forward? Or some people go like that, but then now it's not coming through. Elbow to you, wrist to you, then coming down. And not this, but 1, 2, and down. Your body has the potential for mobility as long as you have that range and you can keep this condition, move any way you want. This is not wrong, as long as this doesn't happen. Even if the shoulder is up, it's still okay. Watch, if it's like this, hold here. If my shoulder is up, but it's up because of tension, then there's a disconnect. But if it's up and I can link, then there's not a disconnect. It looks the same, but inside there's a difference. So that's why I say condition over position. Always condition. What condition? Open, open, aimed, and keep that as we move. Then you got effortless power. It's just physics, really. You're doing this as well as this, like a triangle, here and here, both of them. We can't do this, but we also can't do this because it has to come out there. So we have shoulder power comes through the elbow there, shoulder power comes through the elbow there, elbows joint comes through there. So 1, 2, like that. But it's still round because it's a space that's expanding. That's still round. Like the drop of water falling in a pond, the way it expands is round. That's what these movements are, right? Same as this. Or you can use it as latching. Or the way you said, you can do something like that. It's just to learn how to use a round force efficiently with your whole body and get the effect you want on the object outside, on the opponent or on the object outside. That's it. That's what, rather than thinking techniques.
Yeah.
This is for this, that's for that. Nah, just force, think force. Then you use it how you want. Energy, absolutely.